So one of the first ideas, and I think, Mars, I love this one. It's the Active Expo.
Me too.
Like at the beginning of the year, everybody is looking to kind of like refresh and feel healthy, and they set all these goals for the new year. So a couple of the options was you can do local trainers or instructors to come and have workout sessions. I also like this one about just YouTube led workout session where like, you know, you have the space. A lot of times you could do a YouTube workout in your living room, but actually doing it as a community could be a lot of fun.
Well, I feel, don't you get more motivated when you're in like a group environment? So I think that's a great way to build community for residents.
100%. It talked about even having local businesses to come and support like self-improvement, health and wellness. A lot of those classes are just going to be well attended in the new year. You could also do our 31-day challenge that we share, and you can either print, email, or post it on social media so that residents are thinking about it. They might not want to do something as a group, but they might follow a plan that you set forth for them.
Yeah, they might like it for accountability.
Exactly. So in the Sprout membership, you'll see we did 13 new active designs. I know you're loving the dance class one.
You know, I love Zumba. Yes, I would totally attend something like that. That's so much fun.
Okay, the ones that I would attend, that's a fun way to look at it. So out of these, I would totally do a volleyball tournament, a pickleball tournament, weight training, cycling, tennis. You know, I love to walk.
So like literally every single one.
No, okay, those are mine. Which ones are yours?
Okay, so definitely the dance class. Totally, I would do that. I love the idea of volleyball, pickleball, even weight training, because sometimes I'm like, I have the weights at home, but I just don't know what to do. So something like that would be really fun to do for me.
I agree. And you know what? I think even for like a senior community, like maintaining muscle mass is so important as you age. We may not even think of it, but having an instructor come in to like a 55 and over or whatever it is,
True.
to just show like small movements could be really cool.
Yes. And before we move on, I really like the day of play for the kiddos, because also moms, just personally, you're looking for friends.
Yeah.
So this is a great way for other moms to be introduced to, you know, parents.
I think that's a good thing that you brought out. It's like connecting like-minded interest really forges those bonds in a community.
Right. People are looking for that.
Okay, so on the next page, you'll see Energizing Eats, the grab and go. I think on a Monday, back to what you were saying, like for parents, for professionals that are just like running out the door, if you're have snacks at the office or you're handing it out at the gate, like people are going to love that.
I agree. And I do think that things like events like this that are very easy to do are ones that like you don't have to get overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think that's so true. So the next one is really bringing to life our digital challenge. And again, you could email these, you could print it out. I think this would be a really cool thing to put out in your community center and say like every single day in January, we're going to be sharing one of these. I immediately gravitated to the step out for a 15-minute walk. And I also like the one that says cook a healthy meal. What I love about these is they're little things that eventually could become like a habit, and they could be such a big thing, which ties into our podcast for next week. We're going to be talking about setting those good habit goals.
Yes, they're going to love that one. And I think I'm going to do this challenge too.
Yeah, I think the whole Sprout team, we thought we would post it on our Slack channel and let everybody kind of have a go at it.
I love that.
Okay, so the next one is the Level Up event. This is a really cool series that we did with a bunch of different types of events that you could either do over a week or over a month. Mm-hmm. And it's just one area that residents could improve in their life or just up level. So like Night on the Town might be just getting to know the neighborhood better, or a book exchange if somebody wants to read more.
I love that.
I knew you would.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
So there's the cooking class, the Center Your Mind on Meditation, the Let's Matcha, self-care, crafting a vision. I think a vision board event could be so fun.
So fun, yes.
And then, of course, the fitness. So you can pick any one of these. And again, big or small, like you could even do this virtually. You could say, we're hosting a book exchange. There's a box or there's a little mini library in the community center. Bring a book, take a book. And books are so inexpensive if you get them at like secondhand stores or things like that. And then people always have extra books. I know you are a book hoarder.
I know. I actually have to go and donate some just because. So if your community needs it, I'll donate my books to you.
Well, one of my favorite things that me, you, and Lauren do is after we're done, we typically swap them. Lauren doesn't want any self-help. That's me and
No,
you.
that's our favorite.
But
yes.
mysteries or like beach reads, the three of us are always passing those around.
Yes, that's so true. On vacation, we always read a book, then hand it over for you to read, and we can talk about it. I love it.
And then if the book is not good, the wrath. I'm just kidding.
It's so funny because when I love one and one of you guys doesn't like it, I'm like so hurt by it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the next one is a declutter event, which I think is so fun because I know for me, I am trying to go into 2024 with less and simplifying everything. And so when Autumn and I from our team were working on this, we wanted really small things, like things you could do in your home, things you could do in your office, like very simple things, like take 5 minutes and clean your desk off. So this is a virtual challenge. You would post again. You could also email it. And I think what it does is it gives residents and even your team small wins if decluttering is something they're interested in doing.
Yeah. And everybody wants to do that at the beginning of the year. So this is something they would actually want to do.
I think so too. What do you think about the Positivity event since it's National Hot Tea Month?
I think that that's so much fun. You know, I'm a coffee girl, but yesterday I had peppermint tea and I'm going to do that and switch out my afternoon coffee for tea. But yeah, it was so good. And I just think that this is such a cute initiative.
There's this whole world of tea lovers. I didn't realize that.
I know.
So I have a friend that is like a major tea collector and she does the whole process. I bought her actually a really cool, really beautiful teacup set. And like she searches high and low for the right teas. So I could even see this being like somebody coming in and educating on tea, because if you don't know about it.
Like me, I don't know anything about it. That's a great idea.
Okay, so the next one, my baby Jax makes an appearance.
I love he's famous.
He's a distinguished gentleman. That's what it says on there.
Yes.
So there's a Dress Up Your Pet Day that's also happening in January, and I think this can be fun where you use actual human clothes to dress up your pet, and you can do like social media pictures, and you know people can vote on the best, you know, who's the most distinguished gentleman or who's the silliest or whatever.
I feel like pets are, I mean, they're your kids, right? Yeah. So this is something that people would actually want to share, like on their social media.
What would you dress Sadie Mae Champagne as?
Okay, so guys, I have a golden doodle. Her name is Sadie Mae Champagne. Anyway, well, she's beautiful, so she's I would put her in like a tutu.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you were in my brain. Yes, a tutu.
I love it. Okay, the Everything Bagel Bar is because on January 15th it's National Bagel Day, and so I love bagels. I think something to keep in mind is you could do gluten-free because a lot of people are gluten-free now. We also did an event where we did apple slices where you core them and then you slice them and then you provide like the apple as like a potential bagel. There's also like a lot of little crisps that kind of look like bagels. I think this is an interesting one because for some people, January will be when they're trying to maybe lay a little bit lower on the carbs. Right. But you could provide variety so that it's still like healthy.
Yeah, and it's fun, and you could have all the toppings that they could add to it.
What's your favorite kind of bagel?
I really like blueberry bagels.
Really?
Yeah, and my family hates it. Like, so anytime I buy a pack of them, I'm the only one eating them, so I should stop.
So I like just a plain bagel. Like I love a plain bagel with plain cream cheese, and it's just to me the ultimate when I have one.
I know, that's so funny that you don't like, so just plain.
No, just plain, no extra.
Well, it's good.
All right, the next one. Do you want to take the lead on this one?
Okay, so I love this one. It's a concession stand popcorn bar. Everybody loves popcorn.
Everybody does.
So on the 19th, it's National Popcorn Day, and you can bring this to life with so inexpensively. You can do it exactly like how we have it laid out here. And we can, like our family, we go through popcorn like crazy.
Yeah. And I think what's so fun about this is if you're looking at the video of this, there's so many cool signs like life is butter with you. And this is like, we did like old vintage concession stand vibes where it doesn't have to be expensive, but with all the resources you get with your Sprout membership, I just think it makes all the difference, these like tiny little details.
I do too. And we talk about this often, right? Like it doesn't have to be something that's just so out of this world. It's like, go back to the basics. This stuff is fun and people will want to actually attend.
Yeah. And I think, Marcy, you said exactly that. It's like we sometimes try to make it so fancy and it's little touches. Part of the reach is showing appreciation, and these are little events that we can consistently say, like, you can't always do it up big. But what's cool about this is you could even do the grab and go popcorn, but everything is associated with your community. And it's that opportunity to give this one touch point that says, look, guys, we are thinking of you, and like, have a fun movie night on us.
Agreed. Yes.
Okay, we're going to jump through. Sweatpants bucket list might be my new favorite. It's all sorts of a fun challenge that people can do in the cozies of their sweatpants. So check that out. And then the chocolate cake take and bake. This one is fun. You can do this as a grab and go event where you provide the ingredients for them to have a chocolate cake take and bake. And Mars, I don't know if a lot of our, you talk to a lot of our members know this, but everything that we show here, we also link our Amazon shopping list.
So I do the welcome calls. I talk to our members one-on-one, and when I tell them that everything is like, you have a shopping list, if you want it to look exactly like these pictures, here's how to do it. They are so excited. They even will be like, the fact that I don't have to get out of the office and I can order everything straight from my office, they're like mind blown. So yeah.
It's huge. And I think what's really good for you guys to know, kind of like the behind the scenes of what goes into this, is our team is literally testing. So we're like, is this easy? Is this doable? We were property managers, so we were on-site people, different levels of experience, but we all know, we can agree how busy it gets on site.
Of course.
So we always run it against like, is this realistic? I used to hate when I'd go to a session and they'd have these amazing ideas that were like $20 million and would also take like 5 hours of me doing like crafts.
Right.
We test it. If it's too hard, it's out.
Yes. And you might not know this, but Barbara always says we have to hit it with the simple stick.
Yep.
And it's so true. If it's not simple, it's probably not going to be done consistently.
You're right.
Yep.
Okay, so this fillable recipe pack was actually inspired by one of our members, Encore 55 Boutique Apartments at Perry Crossing and Spicewood Crossing. They were sharing really nice recipes with their residents on social media, and I think this is a way to get personal again with residents. So if you have like a family recipe, so like which one are you thinking for me?
Your recipe?
Yeah.
I think your
one that I stole from Mom, that I made better, that now Tony stole from me.
The beans.
The beans.
Oh my goodness. You
So-
have to share that with our listeners.
I should. So my mom used to make, so my mom's from Germany, our mom from Germany, but my dad is from Mexico. And so my mom learned how to cook Mexican, our mom. Wow, I'm really taking ownership.
Yeah,
of that.
that's also my mother.
So taking ownership, but my mom would make these amazing beans from scratch.
And it would take forever. Remember?
And the whole house would smell because she would like cook them in the crock pot.
I know. It's like, that wasn't great, but the like finished product was, I know.
So amazing.
Yeah.
So I, one day in a panic, just needed to make quick beans, but I wanted the like taste, but I needed to do it in a shortcut way. So I bought the pinto beans, shocker, pre-cooked.
Yeah.
And then added all the delicious fixings and then brought them to our family meal.
Yes. And so my husband, Tony, he is a great chef. Like that's like his passion and his hobby. And so when he tried Barbara's beans, he was like, I can make these. Yeah. And now he does it too, a little bit different than her, but it's like, y'all found a good one.
I know. So sharing recipes like that, let's say it's a way for you to get to know the community manager, and it's like, this is a family recipe, or this is the best, chocolate chip cookie recipe, or you could even invite residents to come in and do a recipe swap.
I love that.
I love that too, because I think like, what a way to pass on something that you are like, oh my gosh, and I'm going to try this. And once you have a good recipe, to me, it's like gold.
Yeah, I agree. And you're building community at the same time. The residents are getting to know each other and getting to know you. It's like best of both worlds.
100%. So in this episode, we covered a ton of ground with the Active Expo, Energizing Eats, the Daily Challenge, the Level Up, the Positivity, the Declutter event, the Fancy Pet Costume, the Bagel Bar, the Butter event, the Sweatpants Challenge, the Cake Mugs, and the Recipe Swap. There are so many things. If you love these ideas, you're not a Sprout member yet, you're going to want to go to watchyourbusinesssprout.com. You can either join our all access membership and get access to everything, or just join the resident retention membership, because that is what it's all about. This is the year of focusing on closing that back door and making sure that our residents stay. It's so hard, right? You were a leasing agent, getting people in the door.
Right. No, I totally agree. And so I think that these are going to be some great ideas. I'm excited to see how our members implement them.
Me too.
So yeah.
I'm always shocked when we get like a picture and we're like, this isn't one that we took. Our members
Well,
did
we
it up
think
even.
it's yeah, because they do it
Take it to the
so
next.
they take it to the next
Yeah.
level, and I'm like, is this a Sprout thing or is this? And no, it's actually our members doing it.
Which is so cool, just like that testimonial we heard.
Yeah.
So, Mars, we're about to wrap up. Is there anything else that we missed today?
I don't think so. I think we went over some really great ideas. I'm gonna definitely do that challenge with the team, and so you better hold me accountable.
I'm going to.
Okay.
You know it. That simple stick will turn into like an accountability beat down. Okay, guys, that's a wrap on today's multifamily mix. Please keep shaking things up at your community, your career, and more importantly, your life. Until we mix and mingle again, next week we're digging into habits, goals, achievement, and how to set up this year for a really, really successful year. And I'll see you in 2024, friend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.